morning, everybody, and welcome to Dusty Booksmithers and Reading with Neva. How is everybody today? Hopefully you're all well. Coda will be joining us a little bit later. He's in spirit down in the corner because Coda has been busy and making our end screens and all the rest of it for our sprints, and it's looking absolutely fabulous. My daughter has arrived nice and early as well, so you'll just see the hand and she'll come in. Yep. So that was Savannah. Savannah's up for the weekend, and and I'm going to be here for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to head off basically, and you won't see me for a week. So yeah, how are you today, Miss Neva? Muted.
Sorry, Ari came in here and she was talking.
Yep.
I am fine, thank you. I'm trying
That's
to
good.
charge Switch so I can play my Switch today. I was gonna diamond paint, but decided we're gonna play the Switch instead.
Nice.
So I have like the full size one. This is like the OLED or whatever because I wanted the white. But I just have it like sitting like, what is this called? Like tabletop or whatever. I don't know. I've never used it this way before. To be honest.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about because I don't have one.
Well, I have because I have like my handheld controller, right? Because usually what happens is like this part sits in the console. Like I don't usually use it as sometimes I'll use it handheld, but it's kind of big to do that. Like I almost want to buy another Switch Lite. I used to have a Switch Lite, which is like smaller than this, you know?
Yep.
But yeah, I wanted to play some Switch today, so I was like, well, if you want to play Switch, then I can use my pink Sailor Moon remote. Whatever this is called. Controller. I'm not a gamer, okay, clearly.
It's all falling over my head because I'm not a gamer either, so.
And then I might play some like Dreamlight Valley or Oregon Trail because I have both of those, or Mario Kart, Harry Potter Lego. Who knows really what I'll play. But I am starting Long Bright River today for a vlog that I'm not talking about because it's a surprise. So yeah, I'm starting that today.
Cool. So what else has been happening in your world? Haven't seen it. Feels like I haven't seen you for ages.
Even though you just saw me last Thursday.
Yeah, I know, but it feels like it's been a long time.
It does feel like, I don't know, time is weird, to be honest.
I know, right?
I've been fine. You know what I mean? Cool. I'm getting transitioned so that I can take all of August off from Taco Bell. So
cool. And what are you planning to do for that month? Just relax, or you got something else planned?
I mean, I'm gonna relax, and we're gonna work on this YouTube thing and see what happens. So
cool. Sounds like a plan.
Some content coming your way. Yeah. Also, if you have not been, well, 2 of the polls are not up anymore, but there is a poll currently up on my community tab. Which I'm gonna put another one up in a little while. So if you have not been voting on the polls, now is your time. 2 of them I think are already retired because I'm only leaving them up for about like 24 hours each. But yeah.
Awesome. Sorry, I'm just doing some stuff in the background. You know how it is. Doing all the things. All right, I just had to because I was typing on my channel and all the rest of it. So for me today, I am going to be finishing, which I have no idea where I put the book, but I'll be finishing off a Leanne Moriarty book called Husband's Secret. I'm about halfway through that. It must be in the lounge room where I was last reading it because it's gone. My hand. I know I had it in my hand at some stage today, but anyway, that's what I'm going to be finishing off listening to. It's a library book, but it was also one that was on my shelf, so I thought, you know what, I'll put it off. Thanks, hon. Yeah, it was in the lounge room. So that's what I'm going to read today. And if I finish that, then I'm going to start on Dragon Republic today because I have not started that. So I'm going to make a start on that, and or I might actually start on something else. I don't know. I'll see how I go. But yeah, Savannah is busy off to the side, so you may hear the sewing machine or things dropping or whatnot because she's doing some drafting of something over there.
I'm hemming the curtains.
Oh, she's hemming curtains. Yeah, so there's that. And so today, a few hours ago, about 5 hours ago, the announcement dropped for ARC August. So the video has been pinned to the top of Dusty Book Sniffers, so you can go and check that out in the first sprint. We have a Discord. I'll be hanging out with Coda, Dee, Laura, and Vanessa in August for a weekend, and we've got sprints and all that sort of stuff happening. And I don't know how coherent I'm going to be today because I've had about 3 hours sleep in the last 36 hours. So anyway, so it should get nice and loopy as the day progresses and whatnot. So yeah, let's have a look and see who's joining us today. We have Jess who's joining us. Hello, a little bit earlier today. Today is a bit of a bits and pieces day, still reading Addie LaRue. I have 5 hours left on the audio for that. Going to chat with my boss and pick up some meds. And then the Lillian goes home tonight. Nice. Mum and I are going up north to spend some time with a grandma, see granddad in hospital, and her blanket is just about dried, so I'll be giving that to her today. That's awesome. I hope she loves it. She will love it. You never love anything that you make. It's good that way. Glenda's also here. Hello, Glenda. How are you today? Thank you for joining. Hello to everybody on Neva's streams. Click the like button. And hey to Neva from Christina. And don't forget to hydrate and give a hug to the like button. Thank you, Christina. Also, hello to Nicole. Hello. And the same over here on Dusty's. Sue's also joined us as well. I'll be joining for you in a bit, trying to decide what to read next since I finished 2 books today. Go, Sue. That's awesome. I feel like last week I finished all the books. This week we're at Friday and I'm halfway through a book.
I read a textbook. Does that count? I actually cried while reading it. It was so boring.
Oh, actually, no, I read another book. I read Gut Health for Women. I finished that yesterday. Only took me 2 hours to read it, but anyway. For those that are on Dusty's, head over and give Neva some love as well. Hello to Neil. How are you? Thank you for joining. Health has been rough, so not reading with my eyes tonight. It's probably for the best since I have an audio due back in 2 days. Awesome. Hey, question. Did Dad borrow the Pucking book in Libby, or did you borrow that?
Definitely wasn't me. I thought it was you.
It wasn't me.
Dad.
That must have been Dad. I opened it up and went, interesting choice of reading material there, Brendan.
Did you listen to it?
I don't know. No, I opened it up. I'm like, I know I didn't borrow it because I have it on Everand. He volume 1, Pucking Ever After.
There's no way.
And you wouldn't have read that one first anyway.
No.
You would have needed to read Pucking Around first anyway.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Pucking Ever After volume 1 won't make sense.
Okay. He doesn't try and talk about it.
I don't think he will. That's steamy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like extra scenes from Pucking Around.
Oh, I don't go. I haven't read Pucking Around, so I don't know what's in Pucking Around.
I mean, you know what's in Pucking Around because you heard me talk about it.
True, but I don't know how steamy they are. Like spice level.
For a normal, I mean, even for me, it was.
Okay, he's a dirty bastard. So spice level
even
for him.
For me, it's at like a 4-star. But there's
Don't worry.
a lot of there's a lot of group things that happen in that book because it's polyamorous.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Like, yeah, I, however, did borrow The House at the Cerulean Sea.
Yeah, I figured that was it. I thought you were doing some sort of challenge or something and you were reading it. Like, you know how you read Icebreaker? I thought you were doing that again, like trying it again, maybe. I was like, okay, interesting choice. But
no, because I've got Pucking Around on my Kindle and I have the audio on Everand.
You know, because Beck and Liv have been trying to get me to read those books for ages.
Oh, Savannah, no, you don't want to read them.
Reading
No.
that book.
No.
I have no interest. A, it's sort of a romance, and B, I have no interest in reading it because I know nothing about hockey.
It's more like a fuckfest than a romance.
That too.
I mean,
But, like, also,
I mean, they do. There are things like there is definitely hockey and fucking around.
There is hockey and fucking around.
It's definitely hockey romance that has
all I
hockey.
know about. Wait, no, I also know that it's incredibly violent and they ice skate.
Yeah, hockey, yes.
That's pretty much all I know.
In real life, in these books, not so much.
Yes,
Yeah, no, she doesn't read romance. She's a horror, serial killer,
pretty much everything but romance.
Everything else but romance, yeah.
And self-help.
And self-help, yeah.
I can help myself, but you don't.
Fair enough. Hello. That was the Savannah portion of the stream. Your Afghan looks beautiful, Jess. Your grandmother will love it. Hello to Sue. I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling too good, Tennille. No, from Glenda. Hello. I'm reading Incidents Around the House by Josh Malerman today. Currently at chapter 46 of 51. So close to a finish, for sure. Lexi Rose needs to make dinner.
I need to make dinner too.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Cassia. How are you? Thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. Mia's Book Nook. Hello. How are you? Thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. Made dinner and failed a bit with the recipe. My fault. So cheering myself here. But hey, learning experience. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes the first recipe is always a bit of a schmozzle. So yeah, everybody's saying hello.
As long as it's edible.
Yeah, as long as it's edible, that's all that matters, right? Hello to Christina. Thank you to Tennille and hope your health gets better soon. Thank you. Hello, Saluna. How are you? Just smashed down a bacon and egg roll for breakfast. And I have been hungry ever since I looked at that picture. Thanks, Jess. I mean, Saluna. And I don't know how coherent I'm going to be as the day goes on because, sleep and all. I have my morning coffee and I'm ready for the day. Study reading because started back at uni this week. You started back this week too, didn't you, Savannah? Yeah. Yep.
It's boring with my life.
Why was it the most boringest week of your life?
This week one's always boring.
Oh, week one. Okay, fair enough.
Let's go over the assignments that have been on the Scanless site for the last 3 weeks. Why haven't you read through them? Did you do the readings? No, I did. Everyone else didn't.
It's because you're an overachiever.
No, it's because I get bored.
Everybody is saying hello. It's so good to have all our friends here. Sorry, I'm in like 2 places at once. I have seen your announcement video for the ARC August readathon. Awesome. I'm hoping you're going to join. Good luck with your courses today. Your brekkie sounds amazing. It look pretty good too. I'm like, yeah, I could do one of those. I could smash down one of those for sure. Alternating between study and reading and not sure what I should start, what to do. I read or study first. Well,
you read and then you study and then you ignore your study and continue reading.
Did you get that, Selena? Do you want to say that a little bit louder for the people at home?
What? No, you read and then you go study, but then you ignore your study to continue reading.
Right, there you go. There's your day planned out for you from a fellow uni student.
I don't recommend that course. If
you're, that's probably not the best advice, but hey, it's advice, just not great. Selena also loves your skirt. She got it from an op shop. So,
you know one of your nails is a different colour red?
Yes, I know. I did it on purpose, just to piss you off. Don't you twist your tongue at me, girlie. She's like,
Is that like black or something?
It's a lighter red, and then I've got a burgundy, and it's just to annoy her.
They're very nice reds, just not together.
Or should I say, there you go. It's the red one for you. Hello to Chris. How are you? Everybody's saying hello to Chris. I'm so not with it. I probably shouldn't have come on today. I got the OLED for the same reason.
The OLED, Switch.
Okay, yep.
It's like a different screen, but it's the only one that comes in white. All the rest of them, they come in like like the classic like Nintendo colors, or like you can get like special edition ones. But I specifically got the OLED one because I am gonna skin it. Like I'm gonna put a skin on it. And I've heard from other people that have the traditional colored ones that it is easier to cover up the white than it is to cover up the red and the blue on the Joy-Cons.
Okay. Jenna Pye has also joined us as well. Evening and morning. I'm reading The Maidens and diamond painting. Nice. What are you diamond painting? Hello, Chrissy. How are you? Today I'm reading My Heart is a Chainsaw for a vlog where I'm reading another booktuber. Also reading Alice in Borderland. Awesome. Volume 2. Excellent. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. That is the link there. It's at the top of Dusty's, and it's got all the information in there, and also underneath it we have a Discord, so make sure you come over if you've got some NetGalley stuff to get done. You didn't realize you were up. And you're muted. It's not my microphone.
I saw me pop up on the TV. Oh, that's me.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You're tired.
Yeah. How about you, Neva? Beautiful background, guys.
I know. Job well done. Thank you.
Thanks.
Lovely. I've got writing over my head.
Just use the other option that's in the middle, and then it should pull you down a little bit, I think. Or it looks like widescreen.
Yeah, I got that.
Oh.
It's just because I'll come down.
Oh, you were down.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. So that's the announcement video. Coda is also a part of this as well. So yeah, come on over and join the Discord and all the things if you've got arcs that you need to get done. And it's not just NetGalley. It's like Book Sirens, Voracious Readers, from authors, maybe publishers have sent you arcs and you just want to get them done. Make sure that you check out all that information and come and hang out with us for a weekend. It is also a bit of a precursor for November because we have a month-long one happening in November as well. And on the 17th and 18th, we'll have a couple of days of writing reviews. So you read it, now write the review, now review it. So yeah, so I'll have sprints and all that sort of stuff as well. So check out all the information and check out the homepage here on Dusty Book Sniffers for all of that stuff as well. Could not get my TV to stay live. I think I fixed it now though. Okay, cool. What was going on with it? Was it just not? Someone else said that the other day, didn't they? They couldn't get us to go live. Like they thought that we weren't live and it was just on the opening screen or something.
Yeah, on my TV, if I open up the live before it starts and it's more than, I don't know, 2 to 5 minutes before it starts, then my TV has like,
you will go to the zoo.
It's almost like a screensaver. What it does is it grays it out, and then it has a little thing at the bottom that says press any button to resume. So if it starts while it's on that press any button to resume, you won't see it start until you press the button.
Okay, cool.
And then I've been waiting on like my cell phone before, and it just never appears until I like close it all down and reopen it. And then I'm like 5 minutes behind, and I'm like, well, thanks, YouTube.
Yeah, I have the same problem with the phone. I get the same thing with the phone if it won't open straight away. Like you have to refresh anything, like you said, just go out and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, fun times. Do you have the book of My Heart is a Chainsaw? How is the book? It's good. It is good.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. The second one's better.
Yeah, I hope the third one's even better again. So
I can't imagine it not being at least as good.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, you'd have to take a pretty sharp turn to make it bad.
You just jinxed yourself.
Yeah, and you can get pretty goofy with your horror
It's Stephen.
as long as it's
Stephen Graham Jones.
Yeah, everyone can have it.
No, he's never. No. Why are you swearing at me now? She goes, everybody can have an off day with so Stephen Graham Jones. He always writes good books. Everybody can have an off day. I'm like,
yeah, but it takes more than a day to write a book. Nearly, like he'd be having to have
that's Savannah, wrong daughter.
Oh, it's Savannah.
Yeah. Coda goes, it takes longer to write. It takes, yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even say hi to me. Hi to both of you.
I'm here now. You can say hi now.
You can say hello now.
Hi.
Yeah, she woke up at 5 o'clock this morning and said, "Oh, I didn't tell you I was coming. I was going to leave at 8 or 9." And then she turns up at 9 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, she got out of bed straight away and got in the car and drove here. She lives 2.5 hours away. So yeah.
I woke up at 5 and I was like, nope, and went back to sleep until 6.
Well, you're getting further away from 7:30. So
I know it's progression. It's
yeah, slowly but surely. I'm going to be reading Don't Want You Like a Best Friend by Emma R. Alban. Nice. Everybody's saying hello. Squishy is also here. Hello, Squishy. I'm going to be reading Wolf by Penelope Black. I didn't expect to read 2 romances back to back with an Irish mafia. Nice. True. Yeah, they're dirty.
Everyone thinks it's the Russian. It's not. It's the Irish one.
The Irish are sneakier.
Yeah,
Russian are just blatant. Italian, well, they're just off the wall. But
all Italians are off the wall, not just Italians.
You're right there. Just broadcast that to the universe. Nice. That is not my opinion. That is the voice from beyond's opinion. Best thing about my laptop is now I can keep you both tabbed. Nice. Coda.
I was reading on the link, so I had to comment.
Sorry.
Okay,
You should have sent me a message.
I did. I sent you both messages.
Okay, cool. Lucky one of us is away.
I knew you were busy reading, so I knew Neva would see it though. She always gets the notifications while we're reading.
To
be honest, the thing is that they pop up at the corner of my computer.
Oh.
I have everything linked. That's why I won't go out of like the Apple ecosystem. It's because all my stuff is like linked together, and like I just don't want to take the time to have to learn a new ecosystem to do the same thing. But like all my text messages come up above, like in the right hand corner of my computer. They slide in. So it's like if you notice that I'm like glancing over to the right, is because I'm getting a notification. So I have my Instagram. I have Instagram, Voxer, and my text messages all set that way so that I can see them without having to have my phone right next to me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm doing Windows too. Yeah, well, sometimes I'm doing like work stuff. Like today, like when I was at the library, like I was working, so I wasn't actively like my phone was down in my bag. I was listening to an audiobook, but my phone was in my bag so that I wasn't like scrolling. So I've had to come up with ways to like make it so I can see at least important stuff.
Yeah, I didn't get any of those messages, Coda. Normally, it makes a sound. It makes a sound in my ear, but it didn't even do that. So I don't know what's going on there. I just checked to see if I muted it by accident, but because I have all the stuff, I've got little color coding tabs happening up the top. So I've got like messaging apps and craft stuff, all that sort of thing. So yeah. Hey, Dad's here. You can tell by the sound of his phone coming up the street.
You reckon fucking around?
I don't know. Go and ask him. Are you listening to fucking around? Because I'm sure the people will love to hear it. I'll be e-reading Batch of Love by Natasha Fraser, a romance, and reading What Will Burn Last by Heather. Is that not working for you? Do you want another pen? Like, that's fine. Like, it sounds like you're scratching through to the like cutting board. Oh my God. Picked a Jingle in July by H.N. Defoe. Nice. Hello, Dakota. What are you studying again, child? I'm concerned for the future children of the world because Savannah is going into education. I love her, but wow. She just looked off into space.
You're gonna spend like 80% of your classroom time giggling at these little kids.
What was that?
The strategy is when you don't know the answer, you say, let's find out together. And it looks like you always knew that you were letting them have some independence.
You don't use my tactics on me.
No, that's the actual tactic.
Oh,
That's what they tell you.
I do it all the time to you guys. Let's find that out together because I've got no idea. That's what I'm saying in my head. I finished and reviewed my neck alley act. Did he just drop a car off the back of the truck?
Either that or his things.
Okay. Oh yeah. Sorry. There's a lot happening in Kingaroy today. And of course I'm not together. My brain's not functioning on the multi-tab thing happening. Finished and reviewed a neck alley arc, and then the publisher added a book called The
Shibaniko
Kitchen to my shelf. Thank you. It doesn't seem like trauma, so I might read this weekend. Yay, fun. Awesome. I feel like Savannah and I would get along really well. Yes, you would actually. Selena. She's like, hey, I'm going to go and talk to my dad. She'll be back to enter into a conversation. So yeah. My husband's out the front playing his music really loud to piss the neighbours off, I think. Or is that across? No, that's across the road. It's not even. I'm Chris. I hope you're well too. Boo Dakota.
Yeah. Christina. Glenda. Dee, you're awake. I was going to message you, but I thought you'd be in bed.
There's writing on the wall.
Christy. Bye. I know. I was like,
there is?
There better not be.
I'll kill anybody that write on my walls.
Nimbus, have you been drawn on the wall again?
Hello, how are you, Felicia? Thank you for joining. I just started, so I can't tell you yet, to Glenda. Hello, Ria, how are you? Reading again, Rachel, but it's not really gripping me. But I'm going to push through, though. Who pulls up at the front of someone's house? Oh, that can't be my husband's child. It might be. He's in one of those moods. Okay. I have only read Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones. You said that was a really good book too, didn't you?
The Only Good Indians is my favorite Stephen Graham Jones.
Everybody's saying hello. It's the other booktuber's favourite book. So we're seeing if I like it too. I've read 2 other of her faves, and they've both been 5 so far. Awesome.
Nice.
I'll be reading Victor by Sasha Black. Everybody's saying hello. Hello, Bree. How are you? Thank you for joining. Melanie is also here. Was that Dad's music?
No, that was the
people across the road. How's your boob? Is it stuck on the door? She just walked into the door and it's got like a pointy thing on it, and she's like, "Ow!" And I'm like, "Did you just like shish kebab yourself?"
The paramedic, I can't. Is her name Mandy? Maybe the paramedic that used to come in for causing like
Mindy,
Mitzi. I don't know. She was paramedic, and I knew her daughter.
Yeah.
I think her daughter's name is Georgia or something.
Yes.
Yeah. I know her daughter's name. Her old man knows it right now.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, didn't she want it?
I don't know.
Cool. All right, I've got like 400 conversations going on here. Good evening, everybody, from Melanie. I'm excited to catch you all fairly early this time around. Excited to read with everybody this evening. Well, welcome, Melanie, and we appreciate you being here. I, however, am off with the Pixies today, so you're just going to get whatever you get today, but we'll try and get some reading done. Hello, how are you? Good to see you reading If You Tell a Lie by Lucinda Berry. Nice. Everybody's saying hello. I'm doing speech pathology. Selena's doing speech pathology at uni.
I'm going to pretend like I know what that is.
She's going to pretend like she knows what that is. That means that she will be teaching people how to speak correctly.
All right.
If they've got problems and stuff like that. So speech therapy, yes. My human autonomy class, anatomy, a class.
Sounds like a human rights class.
Stop laughing at me, Neva. I've been awake. Like, I've had 3 hours sleep in 36 hours. Like, You know,
I mean,
like,
autonomy is a word, but that is.
I mean, it's not a made-up word, okay? Like, it's just horseshit. I've had no sleep. The brain is not working, and I'm 54 freaking years old, okay? I'm an old lady. And my daughter's giving me shit from the sidelines. Got a heckler in the fucking house. Anytime anybody else wants to take over the comments, feel free.
I mean, I can.
And I think it's extremely funny that I fucked up my words on someone that's studying speech pathology. There you go. I couldn't do that again, even if I tried. Well, probably today I could. You're all going to miss me next week. You're going to be going, all these people that read these things properly, what's going on? Where is the chaos of Nicole not being able to form words and string sentences together?
I'll fuck it up somehow. I just know it.
At least someone's going to have it under control. Hello, Pauline. How are you? It's nice of you to be here today. I don't normally go off on tangents like this, but anyway, it is what it is.
I know we need like a tangent like graphic to flash up on the screen. Rant.
Incoming rant. Rant.
Have the background go red. It's just like alarm bells.
Warning sign. Rah. Pull the soapbox out. Stand on your soapbox. You've never heard that saying, child?
I don't talk to people.
Okay, fair. Finally reached the middle of a Court of Thorns and Roses earlier this week, so I'm hoping to get a good 50 pages done tonight. Awesome. Everybody's saying hello.
I think we need to have a funny acronym for all of those books. Just like Clump of Wet Ass
Rags.
And I think that one should be...
Where is it? There it is.
Now.
Yeah.
Should we still... Can we use Clump twice?
Honestly, it's the Crescent City books that I make up titles for because I can never remember what they are. The Court of Thorns and Roses books.
A crate. We'll do a crate.
I know what all of those.
I think this should be a crate of trash and raccoons.
Yes, write that down.
See, here's the thing with ACOTAR, I remember what all the titles are. So
yeah, we don't. And then people throw in acronyms, and Rachel comes in with the sayings.
So I won't ever make up names for them, but all of the Crescent City books are called something else every time that somebody says it, because here's the problem with the marketing on the Crescent City books is they put Crescent City just huge in the middle of the thing. So the house of whatever it is, nobody reads that shit. Everybody just calls it Crescent City 1, 2, and 3. So I just make them up.
Cool. So Christina is having some issues. She's going to have it out with her technology.
Maybe it's just an Amy Winehouse fan. You know, it's going back to black over and over again.
Oh dear me. And Christina loves the background.
Yay! Thanks.
I've stopped by a few times, but have been lurking. Figured I'd finally say hi. Well, thank you. Appreciate you being here. Mary's also here as well. Oh, no, they're very close. And today they're the same word. So
today, for your pleasure. Let's see what other names we can make the same for today.
I almost threw in just when you said for your pleasure. Ribbed for your pleasure. Sorry. My mind just went straight to the gutter. Excuse me? Hello.
We kind of live there.
We kind of live there. She can't hear what you're saying, so she's only getting half of it. And then she's like, I'm like, oh, she's called me out. And then she goes, I hear all of your conversations.
So I'm like, throw some earbuds on and give your mom some watch time. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, you should put some earbuds in, and you can watch the live, listen to the live, and give me some watch time.
I think it's funny when I just don't know the rest of the conversation.
Yeah, true. Words are hard. Very much so. We're going to miss you. You probably won't, but it's okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Probably just thinking, okay, God, go away, girl.
They're going to be like, we're stuck with Coda, and he doesn't even read the books he's supposed to read.
He's just reading something else. I like that your shirt matches the sprints today.
I thought of you guys when I got dressed this morning. I was like, it's a cold day.
Oh, I love it. Hello to Glenda. Hey Jean, how you going? Accidentally took a nap and feel yucky. Oh, yeah, I don't like it when you take those naps.
Yeah, you should get yourself some Smarties, Jean, because I got mine in the mail and they're delicious.
Are they arrived, have they?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
They come in
Awesome.
a paper sack instead of plastic, which is really cool.
Well, you'll be in for a wild treat with ours because ours come in a cardboard box.
Ooh, I don't mind a cardboard box either. I mean,
hang on. I'll just fact check that. Smarties still come in a box, right? Yep, cool.
I bet you guys could get the big, because I got a big bag because I didn't want like a box and then be like, plus, what if you order like a box of boxes and they're all melted? That would suck. So it's better to just have one big bag of melted shit if that's going to happen. Luckily, they didn't come melted.
They don't really melt until you hold them in your hand.
Well, it's like 100. It's like 20. What is that? 30. It's like 103 degrees here.
So about 37 degrees. 39.
40. Yeah.
40. Yeah.
40 degrees. So, and it was, and the mailman just puts it in the metal mailbox out there. So and they had even packed it with the cutest little ice pack. I mean, it's like this big. It wasn't going to be shit cold for shit for no time.
Let me just tell y'all that I really learned about Celsius temperatures when I was reading None of This Is True, because all their temperatures are in Celsius.
So you were like,
no, I only Googled it one. I Googled the very first one that I read to make sure that I like had the temperature in Fahrenheit correct. And then after that, it was smooth sailing. I knew exactly what they were talking about.
I don't know the formula. There's a fraction in it. I know that much, and that's why I don't care to know it.
No,
all I know is if you say it's 100, it's freaking hot.
I literally just typed in what is 30 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit, and then it told me. It like converted it for me on Google.
65 or something, 72.
Yeah, it's like 65 or 70 degrees. Like it's like it's warm. You know what I'm saying? And so then after that, I just remember that that's what it was. And so then when they gave me another temperature, I was able to be like, oh, okay, so it has to be about this because this one is that. You know? Really got an education reading. No,
is the States the only place that uses Fahrenheit?
Fucking probably.
Yeah, we're like the only place that uses.
These are just holdouts. You just don't want to be with the rest of the world.
I feel like we're the only people in the world that still use the metric system.
No, you don't use the metric system.
You
use the imperial system.
Shit.
The rest of the world uses the metric system.
People in the world that don't use the metric system. There you go.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. Because you just have to be difficult, right?
Yeah, why do you think we make up so many words and rename shit all the time?
I watched this comic once. He was an English comic, and he was saying how literal Americans are with everything. So, like, you have the, like, yeah, you like you call it a sidewalk, we call it a footpath, right? But you call it a sidewalk, and the way he goes on about it, he goes, because it's on the side, the people need to know that that's where they need to walk. And then he was saying about eyeglasses, because you go, where are my eyeglasses? Like, people go, where are my eyeglasses? Instead of just saying glasses, because where else would the glasses go? He just kept going on and on.
Well, the difference here between eyeglasses and glasses is usually they're clear. Eyeglasses are for prescription, and then you have glasses, which could just be glasses.
I literally just call my glasses my glasses. I do not call them my glasses. They're just glasses.
No, he was
I just call mine glasses. I just call mine glasses too. Wait.
And the further he went on, the funnier it was getting, because then it was like he was pointing out things like you go, you guys go horseback riding and everybody else just goes horse riding. But you actually name what you're doing, horseback riding.
Here's the thing.
We say horse riding if we refer to it as bareback horse riding.
Here's the thing. Oh my gosh. Here's the thing that was
I can't even think of his name. I'll have to find it. It was
the only thing that really fucked me up with none of this is true is that they refer to like the bathroom, I guess, as the wash closet. And I'm not sure if that's like because it only has a shower in it. Like I'm not quite sure. But they throughout this whole book, they would
the wash closet only has a toilet, right?
Like they would shorten it to WC.
We don't call them that here. It's the dunny, which is the toilet out the back. Or the outhouse.
They kept calling it a wash closet, which they did, but they would also shorten it to WC. Like she would say, like, "Oh, she put towels in the WC," and I was like, "What the fuck is a WC?" And then I realized that it was a wash closet, and I was like, "Can y'all just say the shower? Just say the shower."
I don't know. I think that might be like she's an English writer, isn't she?
Yeah, like it takes place like in London, I think, but
yeah, I don't know.
In the UK, but they kept saying the WC, and I was like, "What the fuck is the WC?" Like, I would sit there, like I would be reading, and then it would say like, "Alex restock the towels in the WC," and I would just stare at the page.
God, what the hell
and
is
I'd
this?
Be like, "Oh, wash closet," and then I would move on.
Yeah. That's weird. I've never heard it being called that. I don't think I've ever read that in a book either. Like even in the classics.
I feel like it's because because I feel like at least the way that this woman's house is laid out in the book, I feel like she has like 2 bathrooms. Like she has like a bathroom that has like all of the things in it, a sink, a shower / bathtub, and a toilet, right? Like the master bathroom, and then she has like maybe like a one that it's in her house. It just has a shower in it, but I feel like she even calls it like the master. I don't remember if they call it the master bathroom or the master whatever, but like the one room that like the guests seemed to use to shower in, they kept calling it a wash closet, but then they would shorten it to WC, and every time they shortened it to WC, it fucked me up. I would just stare at the page. I was like, "What the fuck is a WC? What are we talking about?" And then I would be like, "Okay, towels," and I was like, "Oh, the wash closet. Okay, great." I'm just gonna start telling people I'm going to the wash closet, and when they look at me crazy, I'm just gonna say I'm going to the wash closet and then walk away. You know?
So is it? So it's the shower room, basically.
I guess. Like I think it's like a room that has only a shower in it. Like I that's what I feel like. But it wouldn't have messed me up so bad if they just called it a wash closet. But they kept shortening it, and then I wanted to. You know what I mean? They made me think. Here's the thing: I would get sucked into this book, and then they would call it the WC, and I would immediately be transported out because I was trying to figure out what the hell they were talking about. And that book was already confusing enough.
Just read my comment.
Sorry, I tried to hold it together, but the book couldn't click off it.
I can't stand y'all.
We love you to shit. What are you talking about? I thought you would notice it first, in all fairness.
Oh, no, I was too busy talking about the wash closet to notice that you had said it.
I'm sorry, I tried to keep it together, I just couldn't. Oh, and then he split up. I'm sorry. We'll miss you when you're on board next week. I am probably going to be lost and not know what I'm going to be doing and just walk around, keep walking around going, I'm supposed to be doing something today. What am I supposed to be doing? Yeah. Chasing my tail. A clump of wet ass rags. Emphasize where you want. That's right. Kind of said
it was Rachel, I think. It was Rachel who first.
It was Rachel.
Yeah.
But you can take credit if you want, but it was Rachel.
Definitely Rachel.
love Amy Winehouse. I read her memoir that her dad wrote. It wasn't her memoir. It was the memoir he wrote. That's so sad. Hello, Christina. I'm surprised Nightbot has not accused you of being a bot. I know, right? I'm laughing with you all. Heard it, but was so quick I didn't quite catch it. I've read that book, Neva, and I don't even remember that being in there. So it must have just went straight over my head, and I just didn't pay attention to it.
It's in there. They say
I was just sitting here thinking, going, have I read? I know I've read that book. None of this is true.
In my defense, though, I just finished it this afternoon. I just finished it like 4 hours ago, and it's still just living in my brain rent free. Like I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I read, to be honest with you. Because see, I thought by the end that I was like, okay, these are the people that I believe, but then we got the epilogue or the 6 months later or whatever. And then I was like, you know what? Now I don't believe anybody except Alex. Like, I believe no one in this book. I don't know who you people are. I don't give a shit about any of you. You're all liars. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. So it's just gonna live in my brain forever, and I'm just gonna. And every once in a while, I'll just be like, you know, that book, none of this is true. I wonder who the liar was. Well, all of them, because apparently none of it was true. So who cares? You know?
I'm just trying to think when I read it. I think I read it during Clue, maybe. Definitely have a read on it. Let me have a look when I read this. I gave it 4 stars. That's all I remember. And that's only because I'm looking at it. I have no idea when I actually read it.
You said you gave it 3 stars?
4. I gave it 4.
I gave it 5. Rainey gave it 2 stars. I don't know what she's thinking, but that's fine. I mean, she's allowed to have an opinion even when it's wrong. Rainey gave it 2 stars, and then Brittany Kelsey gave it 5, and then I think Kelsey said that Brittany gave it 4 or 5. So
what is the title again?
None of this is true.
By Lisa Jewell.
Have I read Lisa Jewell?
I just cracked up.
Honestly, now I'm gonna buy that book because I wanted to buy it, but I didn't want to buy it unless I liked it. You know what I'm saying? Because who needs books on their shelves that they don't like? Not me.
Yeah, well, that's it.
I haven't tried her at all yet.
But I like the cover.
I tried one of hers. This was the second one that I read of hers because the first one I didn't really get into that much, but I think I just read it at the wrong time. So I read this in November. That's why I can't remember it, because it was during Clue. That I just had a chuckle to myself. Savannah goes, "Oh no, I know why it's blurry. She didn't have her glasses on." Oh my God, she's sewing. That could have ended in a catastrophe.
But yeah, I really enjoyed that book. You know, it was good. You'll see all of my non-articulate thoughts in a vlog coming soon. But I don't really know what to do with myself now. We're gonna move on and we're gonna read the next book. And here's the thing. For this vlog, I love the person that gave me this vlog, you know what I'm saying? But they gave me 3 thrillers and 3 romance, and I'm really, like, here's the thing. I'm really not in my thriller era right now. Like, I can tell you that much. I'm really not. I mean, None of This Is True is great. But the other 2, like out of the 3 romances, first of all, one of the romances is gonna have to be the last one that I read for this vlog, because I know it's gonna put me into a reading hangover. Like, I'm gonna be destroyed at the end. And the other 2 have like forever long waits, so I have to wait till next week so I can just buy them. So, which, I mean, I'll just buy them on my Kindle. I'm not gonna like take up space on my bookshelf in case I don't like them, but or they're not like a 4 or 5 star, because like I'm not really actively buying books that I am reading for vlogs and stuff unless I give them a 4 or 5 star. But you know, they're telling me like 6 to 8 weeks for both of these books at the library. It's really rude.
Bit of a long wait.
Honestly, it's really rude.
It's the family size.
We get them like that too, but they also come in fun size in our box.
I love them.
And ours apparently taste different, so I'm going to send you some too.
I'll have to save some of these so I can compare them side to side. I'm not going to remember if it tastes different.
Yes, I'm talking.
I think that's what Crystal was saying. She was saying that she's had Australian
They're
and
Smarties.
Canadian Smarties.
The comparison of Canadian Smarties against Australian. How do you know?
Have you tried them, Neva?
No.
Oh, okay.
They look like M&Ms, and it's kind of the same concept, chocolate with candy coating.
Well, I mean, I know what they are. I just never have tried them.
The candy coating tastes like Easter chocolate candy coating. Does that make sense? Like it's really hard. Yeah.
I was not aware, Mary, just figuring things out as I go. They did not have Google when I was in school, but my boys teach me. Google Docs come naturally to you.
Mary, it's
our
really
Smarties come in a box.
To Microsoft Word. It's just simplified.
I prefer Google Docs over Microsoft any day.
It's more simple than
I just don't need all the bells and whistles that Google Docs tries to push on me.
I only recommend
Microsoft
Word
does.
over Google Docs if you grew up with Word. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I avoided it like the plague when I was younger, and I still avoid it. Like as soon as I put any sort of Microsoft, like Word, Excel, anything on my computer even hates it and goes, "No, not working."
That's funny.
It just shuts down, so I just don't do it. I bought a huge bag of Smarties too yesterday because our last chat they came, and they come in a paper bag here too. There you go. Hello, Katie. How are you? Okay, I appreciate it. I tried last night and honestly got my worked myself up to tears. Oh no. Did the nap help, Jean? Hope you feel better soon. I'm amazed it didn't.
Ro. I feel like we haven't seen Ro in a while.
Well, I was here the other day.
Was I here?
You were on the screen.
I guess maybe I feel like that because usually I see him like 42 times a week on all the sprints, and I haven't really been joining.
Yeah, true.
I haven't really been in the comments for sprints since I started working because I've just been like, when I get off of work.
Good to see you. If you want to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius, do the opposite. Subtract 30 from the temperature in Fahrenheit and then divide by 2 to get the temperature in Celsius. There you go.
So it's times 2 plus 30.
So whatever it is in...
No, it's more complicated than that. It's Fahrenheit equals 9/5 of Celsius plus 32. So remember how I was like, there's a fraction involved?
But I think this is the easiest way. It won't be accurate, but this is the quickest way to do it.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So you take 30 off, so if it's 100, you take 30 off, divide it by 2.
Right. It would be close. 5 ninths is really, it's almost 1/2.
Yeah. So if it's 100, you take 30 off, that's 70. Divide that by 2, that's 35. Boom.
Well, Fahrenheit, right? Hang on. So 100 is meant to be like, for Fahrenheit, the person who made it wanted 100 to be the temperature of the human body. So you can also just go off that because the temperature of the human body is meant to be like 36 or something.
The temperature of the human body is 98.6 degrees.
Yeah, which is 36 point
something rather.
Celsius.
So when they made it, because it was like ages ago, it was like 1800s or something when Fahrenheit came into like common use, that what we measure now is different because we have more accurate measurement things. But when they were using it, it was 100 was the human body.
You have to squat a little bit, Savannah, because you've got sprints on your face.
Someone's written on your face.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, 100
you look
was
so much like your mom today.
Pardon?
I said you look so much like your mom today.
Yeah. Depends on the day if I
Oh,
look like
sorry.
mum or dad. No, it's fine.
Whatever, you guys are beautiful.
I'm really not offended that I look like you. It'd be weird if I didn't.
Good news is you won't look 54 when you're 54.
That's true.
Yeah, you can look forward to not having age lines. Like your mom doesn't have age lines, which is incredible.
It's the Spanish in me. Spanish and Portuguese. They don't look their age either.
I got Mexican and Native American, and you see all my. I'm very expressional. What's the word?
Expressionate. Is that it?
Expressional.
No. I don't know.
Either way.
Is expressional a word, Eva?
I don't know. Selena, you're the speech pathologist here. You tell us.
I feel like expressional is not a word. Expressive, maybe? Is that what you're looking for here?
Expressive, that's the one.
English teacher right here.
Word. I read books. Expressional is a word, by the way. It's an adjective that means an act or product of pressing out. So like articulation, formulation, phrasing.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite facial.
I think in this context, you're looking for expressive, not expressional.
Yeah, I'm very expressive.
I don't know. We threw out all the words. We were bound to get it somewhere.
All three
Listen,
of them are
they're all autonomous. It's fine.
Wait, I'm going back to my straight lines.
Okay. Are they straight?
Funny.
Lucky Dad's not here. Because you know he'd come in and critique your work, right? He does it to me all the time. He goes, you know that's not straight. And I just look at him. I'm like, and you work with fabric when?
I have an excuse. I wasn't wearing glasses.
I hope Jasmine appreciates that.
It's the where I'm ironing is straight. It's the lining where I've sewn, isn't it?
Okay. Lucky it's grey. It'll melt when. Okay. This is when the blanket got set. You sent some Smarties. Is that right, Jean? And they didn't melt with the blanket.
No, that was just a little box. The shell keeps them intact, I think, is what's out. But it was just funny because they sent me the cutest little Pisqueener ice bag. And yeah, it was funny. It was like warm. I was like, oh, this would keep nothing I own cold. Nothing. Like, I don't know.
In 5 seconds, take it from the freezer to the sink, defrosted.
Can't think of anything that small that would need to be cold.
Speaking of raccoons, I found a family of 7 that lives around in my library, scaring my outdoor kitties who sleeps there.
Oh, yeah, they're terrifying because they're huge and they can be vicious. I don't think that they'll attack your cat out of the blue, but they'll fuck them up if the cat goes for them. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. Don't come back at me with all angry. There's cat raccoon fight.
Smack down in the garden.
The squirrels here, okay, because I've been taking Riri's little bowl of food, and you know how I told you they eat the cat food. Well, I usually keep it on the front porch. So I moved it in here so that when he comes in during the day, he knows where his bowl is and he can eat. But when he goes out at night, I just stick it out the sliding glass door now. Well, I forgot to bring it back in. I think it was yesterday morning, and I'm sitting here working, and I look over, and the squirrel's up here eating right in front of me. So I got up and shooed him off and brought the bowl inside and had the intelligence to shut the door enough to where the squirrel couldn't get in. And thank God, because the little fucker came back and was like in my door, sniffing at the crack. And I was like, you brave little shit. And then I look at the cats and they're all in here in the cool air, like, and I'm like, you guys are not protecting the garden this year. You guys are not doing your job. Like, and Riri, the homeless kid, he could at least help out. He's outside most of the time. Kill the fucking squirrels. Please chase him out of here. They were eating my moss rose the other day. I didn't even know squirrels ate moss rose. Walked right up to the flower and was like,
You're kidding. Oh my goodness.
Little yellow flower and then a pink one. I was like,
I'm good with converting centimeters to inches, pounds to kilos, but honestly, lost when Fahrenheit versus Celsius. I'm also lost with most liquid measurements. That's fair. That's fair enough. Bit of a weird thing to walk into.
What did you
I don't
walk
know.
into, Cassie? I feel like you were here the whole time.
Who knows? And because we've still got a ton of comments, I'm going to pause it right there, and we'll come back to that. And we are going to go to a sprint because Neva needs to cook dinner for Ari, because we don't want Ari getting restless. Oh, look at that. Even our timer matches. You're muted.
I don't know why I did that.
I don't know why you did that either. It was interesting.
I said I gotta
have
make
no idea.
I gotta
But
make my
okay.
avatar match now too.
I matched the top part of the screen. I don't wear pink and purple. Oh my goodness.
You wear purple
When was the last time you saw me wear purple?
tomorrow.
That's not purple.
There's purple on it. Where is it
Ooh,
gone?
even
my
the
bedroom.
timer is pink and purple. Good job, Nicole. That's so
I know. The Migo, right? I'm down with it. I've got it all happening. All right, we're going to do we want an hour and a half or do we want 60? That's not pink.
It's purple though.
It's not purple either. That, my friend,
It's pink as well.
that is maroon. That is not pink and purple. That is maroon. That is
you
a
gotta
purple.
go big. I can't see that far. I'm 40.
Oh yeah, I know. That is not purple. That is like,
And you have those pink pants.
That's absolutely
And your
maroon.
slippers.
Or like toasted raspberry.
it's toasted raspberry. All right, we're just going to do an hour sprint, and then we're going to in an hour. Happy reading, everybody. Sorry,
You could also call that color carpet burn. Yeah, no. Happy reading, everybody. We'll see you in an hour. Bye.
Hello. Yeah. Like, oh shit, we've come back. I'm probably sitting here chit chatting away, and she goes, "Yeah, you long did go off."
I was having fun with the audience, you know.
Neva is just doing some stuff in the background, so she'll be back after the next sprint. So yeah, I am sure that I starred. I do apologize for that. Oh, there it is. We just ducked down the road and got Savannah a jacket because I seen it the other day and I'm like, Savannah needs to have that in her life. So we went and got that in her life.
Awesome.
I just asked her to cut her arm off and beat herself around the head with it. I'm on my second cup of coffee.
Did you read?
No, I went driving and talking. No reading gets done when Savannah's here. Like,
I didn't read either.
Yeah, we've been this month. Look, next year when it comes around to your summer, I think that the seriously serious book club, whatever you want to call it, will get put on pause for the months of summer.
For my summer next month?
Yeah, your summer, yeah. Not my summer. I don't do anything in summer. I'm too freaking up to do anything in summer. So we got this for it. It's a woolen jacket, trench coat.
We can still read during the summer if you're just thinking of me. We could just maybe split the book.
Well, I'm just thinking that like we'll definitely take June off because that's Amazing Readathon.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Speaking of seriously serious reading plans, the poll came in, everyone, and so we will be starting Black Veil on the 18th, 19th sprints. Nicole will be back.
Okay, Cool. Awesome. Well, then I won't.
It's just enough time to finish Poppy Wars and have one sprint where we can talk about Poppy Wars before we get back on Green Rider. And then there will be this simultaneous Practical Magic during that time. Just through October.
Practical Magic is very different.
Right. So it should be fine. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very
I'm going to at least read the first one with you guys, and then it'll just depend on just depend on how well I'm doing at Green Rider. I did
That's
start
wonderful.
Dragon Republic this morning, you guys. I read, I want to say the first 2 chapters, but it's actually like the prologue and the first chapter and the first part. But yeah, so I started it. I'm doing it. I got
Well, I'm sort of struggling with Leanne Moriarty's book.
Are you?
So-
I've only read 9 Perfect Strangers, and I enjoyed it for the most part, but I felt like there was something lacking that I couldn't quite put my finger on. Maybe it's just her writing style.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way with this book. It's just not grabbing me. I've read Apples Never Fall was the first one that I read, which was her latest release a couple of years ago.
That one.
And I didn't mind that one. I thought it was really good. It was well paced, all that sort of stuff. There was enough of mystery there to keep me intrigued and all the rest of it. And Big Little Lies I really enjoyed as well.
Those 2 that you've read, are they like humorous or semi-sarcastic? Because that's how I felt. Like, not that it was a bad thing, but 9 Perfect Strangers was almost semi-sarcastic, and I enjoyed that aspect of it. It was goofy, which I also enjoyed. It was just, it wasn't like the story. It was, I think, the writing.
Yeah. This one, The Husband's Secret. So basically what we've got a woman that was looking for something, some boxes fell. She found a letter that her husband wrote. I can't remember whether it was either when they just got married or just after it was just after their daughter was born. And he had done something pretty horrific back in his teenage, and it was a confession letter, and she found it. But she is in the community where this thing went down. And now she sort of doesn't know what to do. But there's all these other characters. Like, I know why Rachel and her are connected now. I know how they're going to connect. But there's all these other characters as well. Like, I'm not 100% sure why they're even in the book, because I actually don't care about them. And I'm like, I've only got like half to go. I've got it on audio, so it's only like another 3 hours on audio, and I should be able to finish it. But I'm thinking to myself, I don't know whether I actually want to or not. Like, I've got to this point, I'm halfway through, where I'm like, I'm just feeling about it. So I'm wondering if I should just put it down. Maybe
it's save for later.
What was that? Sorry?
I said maybe it's like a save for later type of thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe I might just, because I can get the audio book on Borrow Box. So it's but it's got 400 pages in it, 406 pages, and I'm up to page 189, and it's just not wowing me at the moment.
Yeah, I just looked up my rating for 9 Perfect Strangers because I couldn't remember, and I rated it 3 stars, which for me means
It's and that's how I feel about this. And I'm like, do I really want to read a book when I've got Poppy Wars second book to read?
Yeah.
You know, like, so I'm thinking that I might end up just putting this aside. I'll leave my bookmark in it. Actually, I'll just hand it to Savannah now, then I won't be tempted.
I'm really hoping that the Poppy Wars ends with me wanting to purchase physical copies of the books. I'm not there yet. I liked the first book, but I wasn't like gung-ho to read the next book until the last chapter or 2, I think. And then I was like, oh, okay. Okay, all right. Sure.
I probably felt
you know what I mean? I wasn't gung-ho.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I've got in the back of my mind, this is her very first book that she's written. You know, it's like, you know, she was a teenager when she wrote it. I know what her other works are and how good they are. So for me, it's more, I just want to be able to say that I've read all of her books by the time.
And you make a really great point, because actually the one thing that it doesn't bother me, it's just something like I note constantly. You know what I mean? It's not like I just noted it one time. It happens over and over again. And that's like, the swear words are placed in very juvenile places in the book. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can feel and see her
age. They're said, but they're not said with conviction.
Huh?
They're said, but they're not said with conviction.
They're not said with conviction, or they're popped in where I don't think like maybe an adult would pop them in. And sometimes it's okay, because sometimes it's a youngster or a teenager or whatever, and it makes sense. But I'm just saying it disconnects the story from the writer, and I can see that this is a writer thing and not a story thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I totally agree. And that's what I'm keeping in the back of my mind, that, you know, she wrote this when she was a teenager. Like, this got published when she was 19. So this trilogy was in the works way before that. So, you know,
that's like a shitty complaint anyways for me to give because I don't have any, like, there's nothing else.
No.
It's a little juvenile, but other than that, like, the story's good. The details are immaculate. The history's there. I mean, it's well-rounded.
And it's
I
not
care about most of the main characters.
I'm the same. There's some of that I just could get less. Can we just get rid of them? Just take them out. They're a mat all over again. Just take them out. So,
I do find it hard to follow like a lot of the mentioned people, and just like I'm like, oh, I don't remember who that is, but the context clues are there, so it has that going for it. So I always, even if I do forget, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, now I remember. A couple paragraphs later.
I'm just trying not to be overly critical because it is a YA fantasy series written by a young adult.
Exactly. No, I'm not trying to be overcritical either.
Yeah.
Just trying to be honest.
Yeah. No. I get what you're saying, and they're totally valid points. I just that's what I'm saying is that's where I'm coming from.
No, and I'm not trying
to
be too critical. What I keep in the back of my mind is that Nicole said that. I'm like, oh yeah, but you know what? Nicole said.
She might be right.
Like, and I remember.
But yeah, I'm actually enjoying it. Like, it is in some, as you're totally correct there, like where the swear words are placed and all that sort of stuff. It does seem like a little juvenile.
You can just tell the age of the writer is all I mean. Yeah.
And the main character is a little bit whiny as well, which is one of the biggest problems I have with YA is the teenage angst.
It's time.
Yeah. I totally agree. Like, I see where the flaws are and all the rest of it. Just because she's my favorite author doesn't mean I'm not going to see where there's flaws or anything like that.
Is she your favorite author? I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite authors. Yeah,
that's cool. I need to read her newer stuff. I think it's cool that she writes eclectically.
Yeah. I love that about her. That I'm an eclectic reader, so that means that this is an author that I can go to at any time, and I'm going to be able to find something that I like.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have to scour the shelves to find something. And I really, and like when we went and seen her, I think like it's not her exact wording, but her thought process is, why do authors only put themselves in a little pigeonhole? She can't, like she was almost saying like she can't wrap her head around it why other authors, don't write in many different genres. And there are authors out there that do that. But I think what she was trying to allude to was that there should be more of it.
There should be more like eclectic writers.
Yeah.
There are just typically, if someone writes more than one genre, they use a different pseudonym for each genre, right?
Yeah.
So like I write poetry, and maybe one day I'll write like memoir or some, I don't know, magic realism fiction is probably where I would go for non-horror.
Yeah.
And I write that under Coda, but I write my horror under K. Michael. And I chose to do that for a very specific reason. Because horror readers don't want to go look up the author bio and see poet. Unless they're writing horror poetry. And I don't write horror poetry. So I kept them separate. It's not a secret on like my Coda pages that I'm K. Michael, but it's a secret on the K. Michael pages that I'm Coda. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes total sense. I totally understand that. That sometimes you have to do that. Same as me. I'm a crafter, but I'm also a booktuber.
Right. Oh my God, I meant to tell you. Did I send you that screenshot I took, dude? No? Listen how cool this is. Everybody. All of y'all. I went to type in Dusty Book Sniffers into YouTube the other day because I was trying to go to Nicole's page really quick to check something. And because I'm a blonde and I was doing lots of things at the same time, instead of typing Dusty, I typed Nicole. And the top 3 hits. Oh, wait, I think I do have a screenshot. Hold on. Maybe you knew this already, but I was like, that's cool. So, hold on. A couple more seconds. You find it. Screenshot. Yeah, keep going with the Jeopardy music. It's coming.
Obviously, see, some tea too.
Aren't they called
Yeah.
screenshots? Where's the damn library? Hold on.
Go into the gallery and then go to screenshot. Are you on Samsung?
So I typed in Nicole.
Yep.
And these are the top 3 hits.
Can't see it. Oh, wow. Oh, there you go.
Dude, you're popular. That's fucking cool. All I typed in was Nicole.
I did. Oh, wow. I did not know that. Coda
You are the
typed
top
in
3.
Nicole and on the top 3 hits. She's just gone.
Now, hold on.
Oh, where'd you go? Hey.
The light's all stupid.
Put your hand in front of it and then go back. Okay, there you go.
Pizzazz. Anyway, I meant to send that to you via message, but now I'm glad that everybody knows that Nicole is the most popular floss tube person on YouTube. At least
That's cool.
According to the algorithm on my phone. I don't know if it's different from the phone. Everybody in the comments, go to a separate YouTube page and just type in Nicole in the search bar. Let me know if you get the same 3 top hits.
That's very interesting, that, because, yeah. And I find it interesting that it's needlework and floss tube, because I haven't done a floss tube since the beginning of the year.
But they're looking for you, dude. The people are looking for you.
Yeah. They're hunting me down. Where's she gone? She's left. I think that they're a bit scared that I'm not coming back. I go back there every now and again. But then it is also in my tags as well on my videos.
And I am subscribed to Darvana Lee. So if anybody out there isn't, try it and see if that has something to do with why it pulled up those hits for me from Nicole. Because I know some of the search engine stuff is personalized, but some of it is universal.
Broad. Yeah.
Right.
So do you know where the name Darvana Lee came from?
I don't. I always meant to ask you though, but I haven't. So
it's my 3 daughters. So Dharma, Savannah, and Nera Lee.
That makes sense. Maybe you did tell me that before.
Maybe. I thought I probably have. But yeah, so the only thing I dropped, because my eldest daughter, her name's Dharma, but we just took out the H out of that.
Okay.
Because her name starts as DHA. And we took the first 3 letters from the eldest daughter, the 4 letters from the middle child, and then the 3 from,
So it's like Nicole.
That's it. But
Or
it's Darvana Lee.
Or how do you say it in French again? Je ne connais.
Yeah. That's it.
That was French Canadian, you guys, not French. I'm not French. Or Canadian. Just kidding.
I'm none of those things.
Come at me for my accent. I don't care. Whatever. Hold
on. And Tennille is into all the Imperial and all that sort of stuff from like 80 years ago from recipes. That makes sense. Funny enough, I used to have a formula memorized in high school. As I got older, I completely forgot it. So thank you.
Kudos to you, dude, because I never had that formula memorized ever. In America, they're like, you don't need to know Celsius. What the fuck are you doing?
I get in trouble on my craft channel all the time because the world uses centimeters and meters and all that sort of stuff. But patchworking is predominantly, I would even go 98% of patchwork patterns that you get come out of the United States, and they're all in inches, right? So, I mean, I'm pulling that fact out of my ass, people. It's probably, for all those fact checkers in the comments, you could probably find the percentage. I'm pulling that fact out of my ass, okay? So, basically, I'm, working away, doing my thing, and then I get all the metric people come in and go, why are you doing it? You're an Australian. Why are you doing it? And I'm like, I don't even have a ruler here, a patchwork ruler here, in centimeters.
You should put a link to like a conversion.
Well, I haven't had any comments probably in the last 6 months, because towards the end of last year, a few of my videos, I actually said, if you want the conversion, type in google.com.au. You'll be good to go. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm not doing, because you know how much longer that takes me to edit a video then? Like, because then I've got to sit there, I've got to convert it, then I've got to put it in, then I've got to and it's like, it's just so much more accurate if you use inches, people, for patchworking. Just saying.
I feel
Because when you
because it takes me forever just to edit a video, period, without converting anything.
Yeah, and like it's wild. Like, and I'm just like, I don't get paid enough from YouTube to do that. Like, if it's on a Patreon thing and you're paying me, yeah, no worries, I'll put it in there, not a problem. I'll put the conversion rates, like the conversions in the patterns and all that sort of stuff. So when I do my patterns, they definitely got inches, and then they've got the centimeters and everything. And I actually say in it, I work predominantly in the imperial because I'm a patch worker, so that's why the imperial is first and then the metric is second. But yeah, some people just want to do
I know, like everything else I use metric system. Like, guys, chill out.
Yeah. I drive kilometers. I measure in meters. I weigh in the metric in grams and kilograms. I do everything else except for patchwork. No. Because even dressmaking, I do. If I was making a jacket or anything like that, that would all be done in centimeters and everything, because that's what the patterns are all done in here in Australia. So it's just the patchworking stuff because it all comes out of the United States.
Well, and your diamond paintings, at least the ones from Diamond Art Club, come in inches, right?
Yep, they come in inches as well because they're out of America, but they also have in brackets the centimeters as well. I don't know if it's on the canvas or not, but I think it's on their website.
Oh, okay. All the ones I've ordered off of Amazon, because I've never done any specialty site besides Jaded Gems. I can't wait to do that diamond painting. The first Naked Man. Anyways, all the ones from Amazon come in centimeters
because they come out of China. They might come out of China.
Yeah. Okay.
Because all the ones I've ever got off AliExpress and that are all in centimeters because they come out of China.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But
I don't
Diamond
know
Art
about the Naked Man. He probably didn't come out of China. Don't they have super harsh censorship?
Not when it comes to selling to the rest of the world, they don't.
Oh, okay. Don't sell it in country.
If you go onto AliExpress,
you want.
If you go onto AliExpress, it's dildos galore over there. Search the right things by accident. Make a spelling mistake. You'd be surprised what pops up on AliExpress by accident.
Yeah, that's what I did too. That's where my Amazon came from. Total accident.
I can't remember what I was looking at. I was looking up something. I think I was looking up twine. Because I was actually looking up craft stuff and all this other shit come up. I'm like, interesting concept for twine. Because the twine I was looking for ain't going to do shit. But anyway, I think what they do is they mislabel things on purpose so it comes up in views and stuff. Because, I mean, AliExpress is huge. Absolutely huge. They've got everything on there. And you can look up diamond painting and you'll get weird and wonderful stuff come up.
Really? Right. What stuff?
Weird and wonderful stuff.
Like weird and wonderful at the same time?
Yes. Weird and wonderful at the same time.
Let me open a new tab. AliExpress. Oh my God, did you see the elephant pants? Shut up.
Told you. That's weird and wonderful.
Oh my God, I have to share my screen. Oh, why did I do that? Wait, hold on. Dude. Oh my God, I need some of these. I wish Dee Dee. Is Dee Dee still here? Dude, Dee Dee. I need these.
Share your screen then.
I'm trying. I think you have to approve it. Oh.
Yeah.
I need those so bad. Dude.
Oh my God. Check these pants out. The Cody just found another. Get a pair for Dad. I was going to say we're going to pair for Dad for Father's Day.
Oh my God, I need those so bad right now. Right now. Do I allow notifications? This site's pretty cool. $17. That's all right.
What's the disclaimer?
color. I need to know how long they are in each size. Wait. Oh my good. I just found my new favorite website, and
I told you there's weird and
God
wonderful
damn
stuff on
it.
there.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna buy instead of books until I'm off my ban? I'm gonna buy some board shorts.
Oh. That's
I need
hilarious.
those elephant. Oh, why did I close that tab? I need to leave that open.
Oh, I'm sure if you put
So I can buy them on the fucking spread.
now I've lost my place. Where we were up to Casio, I think we were at. Oh, here we go. Yeah, didn't expect that. I don't think they're talking about the pants because that was ages ago. I'm a remote employee for a company, and when I'm on site, I say I'm going to the restroom. At home, I say I'm going to the bathroom.
Melanie, I said I need to go potty one day, and my supervisor was like, "Don't say potty." I was like, I thought I was being euphemistic. Don't say potty. It's not like this. Vulgar.
I've seen washroom, and there's nothing to wash in there, just a loo. Yep.
You can wash your hands in there, can't you?
And it might have been a bidet, and then you can wash your butt with it.
Whistle while you work.
And then when I'm at home working, I still say I'm stepping away to the restroom, and it's like. Yeah, that's what.
If I'm hanging out with friends, I'll maybe be like, I gotta go pee, but I don't. It's just me and the cat, so I don't tell like Indy and Nimbus like I'll be right back. Actually, I'm lying. I might tell Indy I'm gonna go pee because she likes to go in there with me. Get pet.
Then comes in and stretches out on the bath mats and does all this cat yoga.
She goes on the cat mat and then she's all. Like, okay, well, I'm standing right now, so I can't reach you.
In London, we mostly called it the loo. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like, but then DD said that WC equals toilet, not a shower room, so it's a toilet.
It's just the toilet, DD, like not the room the toilet's in. It's just the toilet. Is that what you're saying? Like, because
I think that would be my interpretation of it.
It's a water closet. I don't know.
It's a conundrum today. Kellen's also joined us. Currently reading Can't Spell Treason Without Tea, The Tainted Cup, and A Thursday Motor Club. They all start with T.
Sure do.
Very nice.
On Thursday.
On Thursday. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Well, Kellen's on Thursday, so yeah.
All right, closet, right? Not. I said closet.
The WC, the channel that the Vampire Diaries used to be on.
I like how Jean thought of something legitimate first when she thought WC.
Or bathroom. I thought the WC was just a toilet. Grew up with a living room being a basic living room. When I met my in-laws the first time, I heard them call it the living room, the great room. I was so confused. Vaulted ceilings, I guess. I don't know.
Normally when people have a great room, don't they also have a living room or a den or some other type of living area besides the great room? And then the great room's like the biggest one, right? Or maybe it's just great.
We don't call any of that there. We have a living room or a lounge room.
We call it a living room here.
And then we have, like, you might have the second living room or a rumpus room, which usually has a pool table or games or something. Bar.
That's what we would call like a den. Or what's another word?
Man cave.
Family room.
Family room, yeah, that we also call it a family room as well. So Tammy also joined us. Well, let me just pause that. Oh God, I've got that many tabs open right now. I'm lost. I don't know where I am. I was organised. There we go. Shut them down. There we go. That's a bit better. Now I can see where I'm at. Tammy joined us. Hello, Tammy. How are you? Thanks for joining. A water closet is a loo. Washroom is usually a loo too. Yeah. Hello to Tammy. Hello. How are you? Diamond painting right now, but we'll be reading. Your dad will do. It's interesting. Sounds
spicy. Is it spicy?
Wonder if it's. I don't know. Alicia, is it spicy? Means a toilet. I saw that in Poland on doors. Okay. Haven't seen it in ages though. Old school, possibly. I haven't it's not something that I have come across, to be honest.
I've heard it on shows and seen it in books for sure, but it's I just always assumed it was the bathroom, whether it had a bath in it or not.
Yeah, see, the bathroom for us is usually where you shower and bathe.
At the least, it's a room with a toilet in it.
Oh, I love that book. I gave it 4 stars. Maybe it was 5. I don't remember.
That must be the Lisa Jewell book, because this was forever ago, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this is at 10 o'clock, so like 2 hours ago. Standard Friday. Jewel is seriously tough for me to get into. I tried a handful of her books and I couldn't get into them until None of This Is True. So the first one I read, I didn't really like. Someone else read another booktuber, Amanda. This reading life, reading and writing life. I think that's the name of her channel. But anyway, when I first was like, I still watch her and everything like that. But when I first sort of started doing BookTube, I was hanging out over there quite a bit, and she was talking about Lisa Jewell. So we did a TBR swap back in the day. Like, I'm only 2 years old on BookTube, but it feels like back in the day. We did a TBR swap. I gave her 2 books to read, and then she gave me 2 books to read, which was, I think it was at the end of 2021 or the beginning of 2022. So a couple of years ago now. And Lisa Jewell was one of the ones that she put forward for me to read. The books I gave her, she really enjoyed. She gave them 5 stars, and I gave hers 3.5 with the Lisa Jewell one, and I can't remember what the other one was off the top of my head.
Must have been a 3-star book or something.
Well, to be fair, I've read nearly 500 books since then.
That's right.
So, but I don't think it was very high up on my. I think it was maybe a 3.5. I think both of them were 3.5 from memory. I know which video it is. I'd have to go back and have a look, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. So Neva, you reminded me of something I read. Did you know that when you wash your face, brush your teeth, and all that jazz, it's called doing your toilet a toilet?
Yeah, that's where like what is it? What is it in French? Something toilet.
Thank you.
They call like toilet is like printed on like French
perfume.
Perfumes
toilet. How do you say when it's printed on perfume, Savannah?
Well, I'm not French, so.
It's full of fucking sarcasm. It's coming out of that face today.
Listen, Savannah, do you have YouTube up? Are you listening to me?
Are you listening to Coda? Listen, Savannah, do you have YouTube up? Are you listening to me? No. And she's laughing about it too. She's being a typical.
Rude.
She's being a typical.
Listen, I'll be right there.
Like right now, I'll be right there. So yeah. She bought me my favorite tea, green tea.
Ooh, I love green tea, just not first thing in the morning because it makes me ill. Let me answer the door. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. No worries. I'll keep going. I don't know what we're wrong about there. Talking about Whoppers. Hello, just a person. Thanks for joining. I mostly use Google Docs. But I use Evernote to study. Fair enough. Do you use Evernote? considering she goes, what the fuck is Evernote? I'm assuming she does not.
Look, my studying consists of glancing at the chapters and not listening in class.
Good to know that my money's going to something useful.
I do the assignments, thank you very much. I learn way more than in my own research.
Okay, that's fair. I've always been a firm believer that you learn more outside of the classroom than you do in.
Well, something will catch my attention in the classroom. I'll pay attention to that, and then I'll end up using the rest of the time in the class to research that instead of what I'm meant to be doing.
Sure there is a YouTube video somewhere. There probably is. Ordered Nando's, yum. I haven't had Nando's for ages. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, next time we go down.
On the 3rd, isn't it?
Yeah. Are we going to Northlake? So we're going to Morayfield. Are we going to Northlake? Okay, we'll go Spotlight Northlake. Yeah.
I'm back.
Hey, how you going? Sorry, I was just talking about it.
My neighbor's little girl is like 8, and she's got a couple girlfriends over, and so they came to see what I was doing when I opened the door because I have like us on the TV.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So when I opened the door, they're like, because there's a 10-second delay. When I opened the door, I was probably still on the TV.
Confuse them, yeah.
And so I was like, hey, what's going on? And they're just like, oh, what are you doing? Anyways, and I was like, yeah, I'm on TV right now, so I can't talk. But she's like, oh, can we come in there and watch? I was like,
Yeah.
probably it's because everybody can hear everything in the house. But if you tell your mom you want to watch me, I'll send her the link. And she's like, oh,
Yeah.
we're going to ride our bikes. But we'll probably watch it tonight to go to sleep too. So there you go, guys. We're boring grown-ups.
Rejection at its finest. I'm gonna ride my bike, thanks. Thanks anyway.
Like, okay, have fun. See you later.
All I know for sure is 32 Fahrenheit is 0. That is correct.
No, that's right, because 32 minus 32 times 9/5 is 0. The easiest fraction math is with the 0.
Yeah. Expressive. Oh god, we're back here.
We better hyper zoom. I'm ready. Do it.
US needs to transition. I agree. Yes, you are Coda.
Coda.
Yeah.
Oh, expressional.
What we said earlier. The water freezes at 0, boils at 100. All easy numbers. That's right. Coda's vendetta on the squirrels. It's like my grandmother's on groundhogs. She had a garden.
Danielle, my mom had squirrels in Texas too, so she got like an airsoft gun. So she could shoot the squirrels in her yard. And while I was there visiting, she has mice in the garage. And so she was telling me her boyfriend, he's almost her husband, but they're not married. But anyways, her boyfriend was like, he didn't tell me this. She told me that he said that he's not a cat person, but maybe we should get a cat. And she was telling me this story, and I was like, Mom, they'll take care of the squirrels too. And she was like,
sign me up. I've got 10 tomorrow.
I bet you she has a cat when I go back.
She'll have a shit ton of them. Especially if the first one takes out a squirrel. She'll go and get more.
She's going to need to get like a kitten and acclimate it though, because she has 3 standard poodles.
Oh, yeah. But they're gentle.
They are gentle, but they're fucking huge.
Yeah, they are big. They're gentle though. They're really gentle with cats.
They're sweet.
They are a sweet animal. Hello, Bryce. How are you? Thank you for joining. The US would implode on itself if it switched to the metric system. Yeah, I could see. Oh, that'd be an interesting reality show.
Yeah,
the whole world just
be
turns
right up
to
there with
face.
Squid Games.
Nice. Coda says toasted raspberry or carpet burn. I didn't tell you that. You walked inside. The color on the skirt is carpet burn or toasted raspberry.
Oh, Dee Dee sent me the link to the pants, so if I lose it, love you, Dee Dee. Are you gonna order
Or
some too?
wine spill. Wine spill the other color.
Ooh, wine spill's a good
Definitely
one.
not purple.
But it's dried wine spill, Christina.
Yes, it's dry. It's a week old. Like it's a bad hangover week old.
Right.
Rubbed
Dried
into the
blood.
carpet.
Hi, Paul.
Paul, how are you?
He said Neva. Paul, I don't know if you're on Instagram very often, but I want you to know, even though I'm not sprinting right now, that I added you to my sprint group ages ago. So if you, I'm just letting you know in case you haven't checked Instagram in forever and a day.
Brie Bear is also here as well. Hello, Jamie. How are you? Thank you for joining. And I think now we've just got a ton of hellos. So hello to everybody. We're going to go through all of these.
And Denise.
Courtney's here. Hello, Courtney. We're doing fabulous. We're speeding through these comments. Finished again. Rachel, not the best, but have. Well, then it's still, you had a decent time, and that's all that matters, right? Oh my God, so much pink. And I think I'm going to pause there because we've still got like 300 comments there. That's so yeah.
Let me just.
Didn't read.
I'll see if anybody else joined, and we haven't said hi, and then we can skip them next time. Yeah. Alicia joined during the sprint. Hi, Alicia. Lexi joined. Hi, Lexi.
Oh, Kay's here. Good morning, Kay. How are you? Thank you for joining. Are you out of hospital, hon? So good to be home. You hope to be home in a week. Okay, cool. So you're still in hospital. Well, I hope you get out. Like, I hope you make a jailbreak soon, hey? Because that shit not be good. I thought Tennille said that she thought it was the 22nd and 23rd. Go Tennille, you just made go to Twitch.
No, you're right. You're right. I just haven't moved it on the. So
okay. Yeah.
I haven't moved it on the spreadsheet yet, but you're right. I need to move it down one block because you're right. Do you see how many times this man just said you're right? Somebody take a note.
It's all right. I can download it later and
somebody call Guinness.
Do it as a loop. All right. That has been all fixed up. We're going to go to a sprint. We'll be back in an hour, and hopefully Neva will be able to join us then. And I think Neva's only going to be sticking around for that chatty bit. And then what's the time?
It's 9 there. It's 9 at Neva's.
Okay, yeah. So there'll probably be another 2 because Neva's got 24-hour sprints this weekend. So as usual, Neva will log off early because she needs to be awake, considering she's hosting 24-hour sprints.
I forgot I signed up for 24-hour sprints. Neva, I need to go schedule those sprints. Unless, because she never got back to me. But there was a blank there, and I put my name.
Yeah, you're at, and the graphic I seen this morning on Instagram, you're at 6 a.m.
Okay, so I am official. Okay, cool.
Yeah. You're official.
My God, it's such a good thing that she was like, I need to do 24-hour sprints tomorrow. So my fucking blonde ass brain dead.
All right.
I know.
Sorry for the mum that put those little girls on to watch us on the TV. But yeah, we swear a lot. We're here to corrupt your children.
Oh, her mom and her boyfriend are both, just like me and you. So they're
cool.
Kids.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine then. All right, we're going to do a sprint. We'll see you all in an hour. Hopefully Neva will be back. Happy reading, everybody, and see you soon. Bye.